Hello friends, this is the Westcoast Math Tutor. Recall that the measure of an angle is determined by the amount of rotation from the initial side to the terminal side. As we learned in one of our previous videos, one way to measure angles is in radians. The measure of the central angle of a circle is 1 radian when the radius and the arc of the same circle equal in length. So, for example, when the radius and the arc are 3 centimeters, then the measure of the central angle is 1 radian. Or, for example, when the radius and the arc are 100 inches, then the measure of the central angle is also 1 radian. When we call the central angle of a circle theta, we can say in general that theta equals S over R, where S is the length of the arc opposite theta, and R is the radius of the circle. Note that S and R must be measured in the same units. And because of that, the quotient has no units. It's simply a real number. In other words, the units cancel each other out when using the formula for radian measure. Recall that the circumference of a circle is 2 pi times R. When we plug this in for S, we get theta equals 2 pi times R over R. And after cancelling out R, we get 2 pi. This means that the radian measure of a positive angle formed by one complete rotation is 2 pi, which is approximately 6.28. What if we have a radius of 3 meters and an arc of 12 meters, which is at the opposite of the central angle of that circle? What is the radian measure of the central angle of this circle then? To solve this problem, we are going to plug in 12 meters for the arc S and 3 meters for the radius R. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So a circle with a radius of 3 meters and an arc of 12 meters has a radian measure of 4. Or let's say we have a radius of 3 inches and an angle of 5 radians. How can we find the length of the arc? First, we plug in theta and the radius. And after multiplying by 3 on both sides, we get 15 equals S. So the length of the arc is 15 inches. And we're done with this problem. What if we have an angle of pi and an arc of 2 meters? What is the measure of the radius? We plug in pi for theta and 2 for S. Then we are going to multiply by R to get rid of the fraction. So we get pi times R equals 2. And after dividing by pi, we get approximately 0.64. So the radius is 64 centimeters. And we're done with this problem. This video is what I did for you. If you want to do something for me, hit the bell button, like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy learning, everyone.